In the quaint little cottage nestled amidst emerald fields, there lived two curious kittens named Mittens and Whiskers. Their playful spirits and inquisitive nature often led them to embark on thrilling adventures. One sun-dappled afternoon, while exploring the overgrown garden behind the cottage, they stumbled upon a hidden path concealed by towering sunflowers. Curiosity sparked within them, and they couldn't resist following the winding trail. As they ventured deeper into the unknown, the air grew heavy with the scent of blooming roses and honeysuckle. The path narrowed, and the kittens had to navigate through tangled vines and lush foliage. Suddenly, the path opened up into a secluded glade. A magnificent garden lay before their eyes, a riot of vibrant colors and sweet fragrances. Giant daisies swayed gently in the breeze, while butterflies fluttered among the blooming poppies. In the heart of the garden stood a towering oak tree, its branches adorned with delicate wind chimes that tinkled softly in the wind. Beneath its leafy canopy was a sparkling pond, its crystal-clear waters reflecting the vibrant hues of the flowers. Mittens and Whiskers were overjoyed. They had discovered a secret paradise, a world where they could frolic and play to their heart's content. They chased butterflies through the blooming meadows, rolled in the soft grass, and sipped nectar from the honeycombs in the oak tree. As the sun began to set, casting a golden glow over the garden, the kittens felt a sense of contentment. They had spent a magical afternoon in this hidden sanctuary, creating memories that would last a lifetime. From that day forward, Mittens and Whiskers shared their secret with no one. The hidden garden became their own private playground, a place where they could escape the mundane and embrace the joy of childhood. In the quaint and cozy town of Willow Creek, amidst the towering trees and sparkling river, nestled a small pet store named Cuddle Paws. Among its furry inhabitants, one extraordinary cat stood out: Mittens, a sleek and playful feline with emerald green eyes. One sunny afternoon, as Mittens chased a ball of yarn around the shelves, a peculiar sound caught her attention. A muffled thud echoed from the back room, where the store's treasures were kept. Curiosity ignited within her, and she cautiously approached the door. With a gentle push, the door creaked open, revealing a dusty attic filled with forgotten objects. Scattered among old toys and broken furniture lay a tarnished treasure chest. Mittens' whiskers twitched with excitement as she realized it was filled with shiny coins and sparkling jewels. But as she reached out to inspect the treasure, a sinister shadow emerged from the corner. A sly ferret named Sly had witnessed Mittens' discovery and was determined to claim it for himself. Sly lunged at Mittens, his sharp teeth bared. A fierce battle ensued, each animal using its unique abilities. Mittens' agility and sharp claws proved a match for Sly's speed and cunning. They dodged and weaved through the attic, sending dust and debris flying. Finally, Mittens outwitted Sly, leading him into a corner and trapping him with a pile of old clothes. With the ferret immobilized, Mittens returned to the treasure chest and proudly claimed her find. As Mittens carried the treasure back to the store, she was greeted as a hero. The townsfolk cheered and celebrated her bravery, and Cuddle Paws soon became renowned for its extraordinary cat and the lost treasure she had recovered. And so Mittens, the fearless feline of Willow Creek, lived happily ever after, her legend passed down through generations of pet lovers, a tale of courage, cunning, and the enduring bond between animals and their human companions. In the velvety embrace of night, where shadows danced and secrets whispered, a perfectly mysterious evening unfolded. As the moon cast a soft glow upon the cobblestone streets, a sleek black feline emerged from the alleyway. Its emerald eyes sparkled with a mischievous gleam, and its sleek body moved with an uncanny grace. Beneath the dim glow of a streetlight, a group of curious onlookers gathered. They watched in awe as the feline approached a towering oak tree. With a graceful leap, it scaled its trunk, its sharp claws sinking into the bark. As it reached the topmost branches, the feline paused, its gaze sweeping across the starlit cityscape. A contented purr escaped its lips, mingling with the gentle breeze. Suddenly, a faint sound caught its attention. From below, a soft scratching could be heard. Curiosity piqued, the feline cautiously descended the tree. At the base of the trunk, it discovered a small wooden box. Intrigued, it nudged it open with its paw. Inside lay a single enigmatic letter. The feline's whiskers twitched as it studied the script. It could not decipher the words, but a strange sense of urgency washed over it. With a swift movement, it seized the letter in its teeth and disappeared into the night. As dawn broke, the perfectly mysterious night faded into memory. But the question remained. What secrets did the feline carry with it, and what adventures lay ahead? Only the stars and the moon knew the answer, their gaze forever fixed upon the enigmatic feline and its hidden knowledge. In the realm of Willow Creek, where nature's embrace was a symphony of vibrant hues, there lived an extraordinary group of feline adventurers known as the Whisker Wonders. Led by their fearless and curious leader, Mittens, they embarked on a thrilling journey to the fabled Magic Meadow. As they ventured through the enchanted forest, the Whisker Wonders encountered a myriad of mystical creatures. They befriended a wise old owl named Hooty, who guided them with his ancient knowledge. They danced with butterflies that painted the air with vibrant colors and befriended a playful squirrel named Nutkin, who shared his secrets of hidden treasures. As they approached the edge of the Magic Meadow, a breathtaking vista unfolded before them. The meadow was a tapestry of wildflowers that shimmered with an ethereal glow. A gentle breeze carried the sweet scent of blooming heather and the cheerful chirping of birds. With hearts filled with awe, the Whisker Wonders stepped into the meadow. Suddenly, a rainbow appeared above their heads, casting a kaleidoscope of colors across the landscape. As they explored the meadow, they discovered a hidden path leading to a sparkling stream. They followed its meandering course until they reached a shimmering waterfall. The water tumbled over a rock face, creating a hypnotic melody. As they gazed at the waterfall, a magical portal emerged, its swirling vortex shimmering with iridescent hues. The Whisker Wonders felt an irresistible pull towards it. With bated breath, Mittens stepped through the portal, followed by her companions. They found themselves in a realm beyond their wildest imaginations. The meadow shimmered with a golden glow, and mythical creatures roamed freely. Unicorns pranced gracefully, their manes flowing like silken threads. Pegasus soared through the sky, its wings leaving trails of stardust. The Whisker Wonders spent days exploring this magical realm, marveling at its wonders and making countless memories. They learned the secrets of nature, the power of friendship, and the boundless possibilities that lay within each of them. As the sun began to set, the portal reappeared, beckoning them home. With heavy hearts, they bid farewell to the Magic Meadow, knowing that they would forever cherish the memories they had made there. Returning to Willow Creek, the Whisker Wonders shared their adventures with their friends and family, inspiring them to believe in the magic that could be found in the most ordinary of places. And so, the legend of the Whisker Wonders and the Magic Meadow was passed down through generations, a tale that reminded all who heard it that the power of imagination and the bonds of friendship could lead to extraordinary adventures. In the quaint little hamlet of Willow Creek, nestled amidst rolling hills and whispering willows, resided an extraordinary feline named Mittens. With her ebony fur, piercing emerald eyes, and a heart filled with unyielding curiosity, Mittens possessed an insatiable thirst for adventure. One moonlit night, as the village slumbered, Mittens found herself drawn to the allure of the silvery glow that bathed the land. A gentle breeze carried the faint scent of wildflowers and the distant sound of crickets, creating an ethereal atmosphere. As Mittens ventured out into the moonlit meadow, her whiskers twitched with anticipation. Suddenly, her senses detected an unfamiliar scent, both tantalizing and elusive. With feline grace, she followed the trail, her paws sinking softly into the dew-kissed grass. Through dense undergrowth and past shimmering streams, Mittens pursued the mysterious scent. As she rounded a bend, her eyes widened in astonishment. Before her stood an ancient oak tree, its gnarled trunk illuminated by the moonlight. Coiled around the base of the tree was a colossal serpent, its scales shimmering like iridescent gems. The serpent's eyes locked with Mittens's, sending a surge of primal instinct coursing through her tiny body. Undeterred, Mittens stood her ground, her tail swishing defiantly. A tense standoff ensued, each creature sizing up the other. The serpent hissed threateningly, but Mittens remained unyielding. In that moment, a faint glow emanated from the tree. A shimmering portal appeared, its edges swirling with ethereal energy. The serpent, sensing the disturbance, uncoiled and slithered towards the portal. With lightning-fast reflexes, Mittens leaped onto the serpent's back and held on for dear life. Together, they were drawn into the portal, disappearing into the unknown depths. As the portal sealed behind them, the moonlit meadow returned to its tranquil silence. And so the legend of Mittens and the mysterious moonlight was passed down through generations, a tale of feline courage and the allure of the unknown. Chapter 1. The Enchanted Forest. In the heart of a verdant forest, where sunlight danced through emerald leaves, there lived an extraordinary cat named Fluffy. With his snowy white fur, piercing blue eyes, and a tail that seemed to have a life of its own, Fluffy was an enchanting sight to behold. One sunny afternoon, as Fluffy basked in the warmth of a sunbeam, he heard a faint whimpering. Curious, he ventured into the thicket and stumbled upon a baby bird with a broken wing. Its tiny body trembled with fear. Fluffy's heart melted with compassion. Using his gentle claws, he carefully lifted the bird and carried it back to his cozy den in a hollow log. There he tended to the bird's wound with a soft leaf and reassured it with soothing purrs. As the sun began to set, casting long shadows across the forest, Fluffy heard another noise. This time it was a group of mischievous chipmunks chattering excitedly. Intrigued, he followed their tiny footprints to a clearing where they had stumbled upon a sweet, juicy pear. However, the pear lay high in the branches of a tall tree. The chipmunks were too small to reach it, and they looked dejectedly at the tantalizing fruit. Fluffy, being the clever and resourceful cat that he was, leapt onto the trunk of the tree and skillfully climbed to the top branch. With a gentle nudge, he sent the pear tumbling down to the ground. The chipmunks rejoiced and thanked Fluffy profusely for his kindness. As they nibbled on the sweet treat, Fluffy felt a sense of fulfillment. He had not only helped the baby bird, but he had also brought joy to the playful chipmunks. Chapter 2. The Quest for the Lost Toy. The adventures of Fluffy and his friends continued the next day. As they explored the forest, they came across a distraught little hedgehog named Spike. Spike had lost his favorite toy, a small wooden acorn, and was inconsolable. Fluffy rallied his companions together, including the baby bird he had rescued, which they named Celeste, and the chipmunks, who were now known as Chip and Dale. Together, they embarked on a quest to find Spike's precious acorn. Their journey led them through dense undergrowth and babbling brooks. They encountered talking squirrels, wise old owls, and even a friendly giant spider who helped them spin a web to cross a treacherous ravine. Finally, after hours of searching, they stumbled upon a hidden clearing. There, lying in the soft grass, was Spike's lost acorn. Overjoyed, Spike thanked Fluffy and his friends for their unwavering support. Chapter 3. The Great Adventure to the Lake. As the sun began to rise on the third day, Fluffy and his companions decided to embark on a grand adventure to the shimmering lake that lay beyond the forest. Along the way, they faced many challenges. They navigated a treacherous mountain pass, outwitted a sly fox, and even battled a fearsome dragon, who turned out to be a rather grumpy old salamander. But through it all, Fluffy's courage and the unwavering bonds of his friends kept them moving forward. Finally, they reached the breathtaking lake, its crystal-clear waters reflecting the azure sky. As they stood on the shore, marveling at the beauty before them, Fluffy realized that the true treasure was not the destination but the incredible journey they had shared together. And so Fluffy and his friends returned to their forest home, their hearts filled with memories and a sense of boundless adventure. In the quaint little town of Willow Creek, there lived an extraordinary cat named Whiskers. Unlike ordinary felines, Whiskers possessed an unyielding thirst for adventure and an unwavering belief in the realm of magic. One moonlit night, as Whiskers gazed out the window at the shimmering stars, he noticed a peculiar glow emanating from the attic. Curiosity consumed him, and he couldn't resist investigating. With a nimble leap, he ascended the creaky stairs and found himself in a dusty, forgotten space. At the far end of the attic, nestled amidst cobwebs and ancient trunks, lay a shimmering orb. As Whiskers approached, the orb began to pulsate with ethereal light. Suddenly, a voice whispered in his mind, "Fear not, Whiskers. I am the guardian of this realm. I have a quest for you that will change your life forever." With a trembling paw, Whiskers reached out and touched the orb. A surge of energy coursed through his body, and his vision blurred. When it cleared, he found himself transported to a magical forest. Giant trees towered above him, their leaves shimmering like emeralds. Sparkling streams meandered through the undergrowth, and the air was filled with the melodious songs of birds. In the heart of the forest, Whiskers encountered a wise old owl named Hoot, who revealed the nature of his quest. "You must find the Crystal of Courage," Hoot said. "It lies hidden within the Mountain of Shadows, guarded by a fearsome dragon. Only with the crystal can you return to your own realm." Undeterred, Whiskers embarked on his perilous journey. He navigated treacherous ravines, outwitted cunning traps, and faced his deepest fears. Along the way, he made unexpected allies: a talking squirrel named Chatter, a friendly fox named Vixen, and a gentle giant of a bear named Ursa. Together, they scaled the treacherous slopes of the Mountain of Shadows. In the dragon's lair, Whiskers confronted his greatest challenge. The dragon, a colossal beast with fiery breath, roared with fury. But Whiskers remembered the words of Hoot and summoned his courage. In a fierce battle of wits and claws, Whiskers outsmarted the dragon and seized the crystal of courage. With the crystal in his possession, Whiskers returned to the magical forest and bid farewell to his newfound friends. As he touched the shimmering orb once more, Whiskers was transported back to the attic of his home. He emerged from the adventure transformed, a hero in his own right. And so, the tale of Whiskers' magical adventure became a legend whispered among the cats of Willow Creek for generations to come. In a cozy abode nestled amidst verdant greenery, there lived a trio of feline friends: Mittens, Whiskers, and Shadow. These curious creatures possessed an insatiable curiosity that often led them into mischievous adventures. One sunny afternoon, as the cats basked in the warm rays on the windowsill, their keen eyes caught sight of a shimmering object in the room below. With silent steps, they crept downstairs, their tails twitching with anticipation. In the living room, a large aquarium stood prominently, its crystal-clear water filled with vibrant fish. The cats' eyes widened as they gazed upon the graceful movements of the golden fish, their scales shimmering like tiny rainbows. Mittens, the most daring of the trio, couldn't resist the temptation to take a closer look. She cautiously approached the aquarium, her emerald green eyes fixed on the unsuspecting prey. Whiskers, ever the loyal companion, followed close behind, his playful whiskers quivering. As Mittens extended her paw, the golden fish darted away with lightning speed. Undeterred, Mittens pursued it relentlessly, her sharp claws poised to strike. Shadow, the most cunning of them all, watched from the sidelines, his sleek black fur rippling with amusement. The chase continued for a thrilling moment, the cat's paws splashing water in every direction. Just as Mittens was about to seize her prize, the golden fish slipped through her grasp, disappearing into the depths of the aquarium. Disappointment clouded Mittens' face, but her mischievous nature quickly returned. She turned her attention to the other fish, her tail swishing with a determination to succeed. Whiskers and Shadow joined in the fun, their paws batting at the elusive creatures within the glass. For hours, the feline friends chased the golden fish, their laughter echoing through the room. They pawed at the water, danced on their hind legs, and even attempted to leap into the aquarium, only to be met with a wet and frustrated thud. As the sun began its descent, the cats finally tired of their watery game. Exhausted and satisfied, they curled up on the couch, their bellies full from the evening's adventure. And so the feline friends had another unforgettable day filled with mischief and laughter, their bond strengthened by their shared experiences. And though the golden fish remained safe within their watery home, the memory of the playful chase would forever bring a smile to their faces. In the lush, verdant meadow where wildflowers danced gracefully, there lived a tiny mouse named Tiny Tails. With his sleek ebony fur, sparkling eyes, and a heart filled with unwavering curiosity, Tiny Tails embarked on countless adventures. One sunlit morning, as Tiny Tails scampered through the undergrowth, he stumbled upon a peculiar sight. Nestled amidst gnarled tree roots was a small, unassuming cave entrance. A faint glow emanated from within, piquing his interest. Unable to resist, Tiny Tails cautiously approached the cave and peered inside. To his astonishment, it was filled with an ethereal light and adorned with shimmering crystals that cast rainbows across the walls. In the center of the cave was a miniature fountain, its water sparkling like 1,000 stars. As Tiny Tails ventured further into the cavern, he discovered a hidden chamber. There, etched into an ancient stone tablet, was a cryptic inscription: "Seek the heart of the cave." Intrigued, Tiny Tails resolved to find the heart of the cave, whatever it may be. He searched every nook and cranny, his tiny paws tracing the intricate carvings on the walls. Finally, in a secluded alcove, he found it, a vibrant, pulsating crystal embedded in the rock. As Tiny Tails touched the crystal, a surge of ancient energy coursed through his body. Visions of the meadow's past and future danced before his eyes. He saw a time of prosperity, when the meadow teemed with life, and a time of darkness, when a great evil threatened to destroy it. In that moment, Tiny Tails realized that the heart of the cave held the power to protect the meadow he loved. With newfound determination, he vowed to safeguard it from any threat. From that day forward, Tiny Tails became known as the guardian of the secret cave. He watched over the meadow with unwavering vigilance, ensuring that the heart of the cave remained forever hidden and the balance of nature was preserved. And so the legend of Tiny Tails and the secret cave was passed down through generations, a tale of courage, curiosity, and the unyielding bond between a tiny mouse and his beloved home. Chapter 1. Paw's adventure begins. In a quaint village nestled amidst rolling hills, there lived an extraordinary cat named Paws. With his emerald green eyes and velvety black fur, Paws possessed an unquenchable thirst for adventure. One sunny morning, as Paws was exploring the nearby forest, he stumbled upon a peculiar sight. A shimmering portal appeared before him, beckoning him into an unknown realm. Curiosity overcame his feline instincts, and with a leap of faith he stepped through. Chapter 2. The Enchanted Forest. Paws found himself transported to a breathtaking forest unlike anything he had ever seen. Towering trees with vibrant leaves cast dappled sunlight upon a verdant meadow. The air was alive with the sound of birdsong and the rustling of leaves. As Paws ventured deeper into the forest, he encountered a cast of whimsical creatures. There was Willow the wise owl, Horace the mischievous hedgehog, and Blossom the gentle fox. Together, they embarked on an extraordinary journey filled with wonder and discovery. Chapter 3. The Secret of the Tree of Life. In the heart of the forest stood the majestic Tree of Life. Legend had it that its roots held the secrets of the forest's ancient past. Guided by Willow's wisdom, Paws and his companions set out to unravel its mysteries. Along their path, they encountered formidable challenges, including a sly serpent and a pack of ravenous wolves. But with courage and determination, they overcame every obstacle that stood in their way. Chapter 4. The Lost City of Elveria. As Paws and his friends approached the Tree of Life, they discovered a hidden entrance to the lost city of Elveria. Its ruins whispered tales of a once great civilization and held clues to the forest's true origins. Within the ancient city, they encountered enigmatic riddles and ancient artifacts that hinted at the forest's deep connection to the supernatural world. With each discovery, Paws and his companions came closer to understanding the true nature of their adventure. Chapter 5. The Battle for the Forest. As the sun began its descent, casting long shadows across the forest, a dark force threatened to consume the enchanted realm. An evil sorcerer, Mordred, had returned to seek revenge and claim the power of the Tree of Life for himself. Paws, Horace, Blossom, and Willow rallied their newfound allies to defend the forest. Swords clashed, magic surged, and the fate of the enchanted realm hung in the balance. In a final epic battle, Paws and his companions confronted Mordred and sealed his evil away forever. Epilogue. The Legacy of Paws. With the forest restored to peace and balance, Paws and his friends returned to the village with stories of their extraordinary adventure. Paws became known as the hero of the enchanted forest, his name forever etched in its legends. And so the tale of Paws, the extraordinary cat who ventured into the unknown and emerged as a legend, was passed down through generations, inspiring countless hearts with its message of courage, friendship, and the power